Hey guys, Mike and Dave here from Two Average Dudes.
Okay.
Dave, what are we talking about today?
What are we talking about? Hotel rooms.
Hotel rooms. That's right. I travel all the time, and I spend a lot of time in hotel rooms. You know what? It costs me $169 a night to get a hotel room. You know why? Because I'm a Canadian-born Canadian citizen.
And you have to pay for it yourself.
But if I was what?
If you were an immigrant, and since there are
Whoa,
so
whoa,
many...
whoa, whoa. Not an immigrant.
What?
An illegal immigrant.
Oh, that's right. An illegal immigrant. And since there are so many flooding into this country, our shelters and everything are full. You know, screw the Canadians. You know, the shelter's full, so you can find a ditch or something to live in. We're going to put the illegal immigrants into a hotel.
Into a hotel. Yeah. Thousands of trips I've been on, thousands of dollars spent on hotel rooms. But if I illegally came in the country, I'd be getting room service right now for free off of my dollar.
You think about it though. If you had bad luck today and you ended up out in the street, you would have to lay in a ditch or do something to have shelter because there's no shelter space. None.
Yep.
That's not right.
Yep.
When you've lived here, you know.
And again, you lived here, you're on the streets, you're homeless or you're whatever because of bad luck, you know, you freeze. You come over from Syria, you get a free jacket and gloves and a toque.
Yeah. You know,
that one still angers me.
I think it seems so much like Trudeau's moral compass is just the opposite of where it should be.
Right.
You know, he is so messed up, and it's costing our country millions. You know, we got to start looking after. And you know what? I have no problem. Like we discussed this, we have no problem with giving money away where people need it and that. But you know what? When there's people having problems at home, people starving, and you know, people living on the street, well, why are we addressing these problems before we address...
But we're not. But this is just the problem of the illegal immigrants today. Okay, what people don't understand is our tax system and all that. So these legal immigrants, once they're here for 10 years, okay, actually receive more money in retirement than me and you do. Yeah. And we've paid into the CVP our whole life. So the whole system is flawed to be Canadian these days.
That's terrible.
It's terrible. It's terrible. You know, as much as you hate to say it, the white, male-born Canadian is at a huge disadvantage now in our country.
Any born Canadian is at a huge disadvantage. Mm-hmm. Not just white males, like, you know,
I just use that as saying the long-time Canadian,
like my family's been here generations, and it seems like, you know, whether it be race or whatever, it seems like being a Canadian is bad. You know, like if you're second generation Canadian, you're bad.
That's right.
Bad.
That's right.
Terrible.
Terrible.
Bad Canadian.
So guys, Justin Trudeau, let's fix this. Get them out of the hotels. Put the Canadians in hotels so you can empty the shelters, and then put the illegal immigrants into the shelters.
Why don't you just not
let them in?
Yeah. You know, you can't vet them. You can't check them all out. Like, it's impossible. Anybody who thinks different, you know, you're off in la la land, because you know what, these illegal immigrants that are coming in, there's no records from the countries they're coming from, so you can't vet them. We don't know who, and it's already been told that we're letting ISIS in here.
We've had two terrorist attacks in the last few months here in Toronto, you know, so they're coming, and it's not just that. Even if they are terrorists or not terrorists or whatever, we're still not taking care of our own first.
Yeah.
And our own are suffering, so illegals can get the stuff.
Incredible.
So Canadians, you got to speak up.
Yeah.
We're just taking
your
this.
MPs and MPs.
You barely hear about the fact that we're putting these illegals in hotels right now.
Yep.
It's barely even talked about.
Yep.
So let's speak up and fix the problem, guys.
Yeah. Take care, guys.
Okay.